question for Nicholas. You mentioned earlier about certain things that you were trying to improve on for this year. As a racing driver, how do you practice or improve on those skills? I mean, you can't just jump into an F1 car at any time. So are you looking at data? Are you doing simulator work? Or at the end of the day, does it just come down to more time in the car?
I think the easiest way to make those improvements is really just the time in the car. There's no supplement for actually doing the real thing. Unfortunately, this is probably one of the only sports where you're limited to how much you can practice, and the practice is pretty much non-existent outside of the race weekend. So you are forced to look to other ways to get those improvements. So yeah, I think you did highlight some of the other ways. Obviously, kind of data analysis from the previous years. Obviously, kind of personal analysis, reflection of let's say key moments from last year, like sessions where I felt could have gone much better, and why they didn't, for example. And obviously, I think the simulator outside of the actual driving is probably the biggest tool for that to kind of nail in a bunch of those things. So yeah, I mean, besides those things, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot else you can do. But yeah, everything I can do, I'm trying to tick all those boxes. I think the biggest thing from my side on a personal front, but also in terms of for the team, is really just progress. We want to be moving more forward, closer to our competitors. On a personal side, I want to build on the weaknesses the areas I need to improve upon from last year. Obviously, build on the strengths as well. I've been quite open about my let's say Saturday struggles being the one area to try and improve. Obviously, I'm up against Mr. Saturday here, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But no, it's a good reference to have. So definitely, I got to be ultimate goal when you're in F1 is always you want to be beating your teammate. First, I got to get a bit closer to him on Saturdays, and the races have been coming a bit easier to me from last year. It was my strength in the previous year. So yeah, just building on that and moving forward as a team.